nice ProMaster. Look at that one. Looking at that one right there, I'm telling myself there's a nice build in that one. That's what we all feel, right? Anytime we see something like this, we're like, man, there's an apartment in there, I bet. Leave it in the comment section. Every time you see a U-Haul, are you thinking to yourself, that would make a nice van build? Lifted van sighting. Let's see what it is. No clue, actually. I see the drop bracket for the sway bar. Huh. Yeah, no decal. It's not bent I-beams. Looks like a custom job. That drop sway bar looks like stacked washers. Nice. I spotted it, headed to the library. I'm at the trolley station right now. You know what I'm gonna say when I see a van like this, right? Needs a lift kit. So yeah, I spotted that van, headed to the library. So I walked. See, I drove the Pasta Rocket today, the A-Barth. So U-Joint and Welltech, they got nice channels going. But you know what? They got a product to sell, so they're always showing the beauty vans. Not on this channel. I probably have the ugliest van out of everyone. So any van I show other than mine is gonna be a beauty van compared to mine. This is how passionate I am about this hobby. I was headed to the library to get stuff done. I spotted that van. The parking lot's full, so I just parked right here, walked, and wanted to see how that van was lifted. Two-wheel drive lifted van on a mystery lift kit, maybe a custom job. I've been talking to so many of you lately about lifted vans, and it's like the universe keeps providing lifted vans for me to look at out in the wild. Now we have a lifted GM van. I wonder what company it is. It might be a Boulder off-road, because if this was a Welltech, there would be method wheels on this. 285 70 17 tires. And that happens to be that business right there. Lifted van sighting. The owner's gonna come out right now and say, what are you doing to my van? I just like it. If he comes out, I'll say, I like it, man. I know what it is right away. That's a RTZ spacer lift. Nice van. RTZ spacer lift. Spotted it right away. I know my van's too much. It's kind of obsessive, huh? Look at this thing. It's a lifted Honda Odyssey. This thing is nice. Yeah, man. I like all lifted vans. You never see a lifted minivan. That's cool. Spotted a lifted van in the wild. Let's find out what brand it is right now. Action van suspension with the Bilsteins. The owner's gonna come out right now and say, what are you doing to my van? I'll be like, come to our van meet, man. October 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I had to film it before I went into Vaughn's. I might have left Vaughn's and it would have been gone. There it is. Spotted this lifted van. Every time I see a lifted van, I want to know what brand it is. So let me cross the street here and check this thing out. It's an action van suspension. Yeah, this thing's nice. Lifted van sighting. Nice. Did you really think that I wasn't gonna take a look at this van? Of course not. We gotta take a look at it. In fact, I saw a guy barbecuing right now, and I asked him if this was his van. So I asked him, what lift kit do you have on that van? And he told me he actually got it lifted in Mexico, and the guy who lifted his van works on vans. So he has a steering stabilizer on it. Really cool. Is that a drop-down bracket? Is that like a specialized? It doesn't look like the Ford drop-down bracket, and it has Rancho shocks on it. So there you go, lifted van hype. I parked here so I could walk there to check his van out. So yeah, he told me he just took it to Mexico, Tijuana, and there's a guy there that lifts vans. Just comes up with his own way of lifting vans. So yeah, I gotta Google search that. But there you go, some lifted van hype. Told the guy to check my channel out. Hopefully he stops by, tells us more details on that lift. Hey, it's Slick Rick. I'm in the neighborhood, so I want to say hi to Slick Rick, fellow lifted van enthusiast. He has a cool van. We both have wide body fenders. He's running the action van. I have a Well-Tech. There's the mirrors. What's the eye test telling you guys? Which one's sitting taller?